This episode of MMA Nuts is brought to you by
NordVPN. Get advanced security, internet freedom, and complete privacy. Save 73% off the 2-year plan plus 4 months free with code MMANUTS. Wild Alaskan Company. Healthy, affordable, convenient fish sent right to your door. Save $25 off with code BIGFISH25. Priority Tire. Shop online and get free shipping on all orders. Save 5% off with code MMA5OFF. Paleo on the go. Find delicious meals that fit your specific diet. Save $20 off your first 3 orders with code MMA25. Defense Soap, the industry leader of medicated antifungal soap, all natural and organic soaps for everyone. Save 15% off with code MMANUTS.
Hey fans, this is MMA Nuts, episode 705.
705.
My name is Ingo Wegold.
Matt Griffith, MMA show by MMA fans, for MMA fans. We walk the line between serious and ridiculous. What are you drinking over there, Johnny Walker?
No, a little seltzer water on ice.
There you go.
I'm very fancy.
Super fancy.
Yeah. Did you hear Ovechkin has beat the Wayne Gretzky?
Yeah, it's the same amount of games.
Same amount of games.
More extra goal. I don't know what it was, 895, something like that.
Yeah, and I think he had an empty net yesterday, I think, or something in a situation. Was it yesterday where he didn't?
He was playing the Hawks, and he's like,
he's like, I'm not going on the ice.
Luckily, it didn't happen against the Hawks.
Yeah.
He said, I'll pass it off to someone. I'm not making the game winner or the record breaker, the fucking empty netter.
Yeah.
So good on him. What else was going on?
And then did you watch the tournament games this weekend? Are you ready for the tournament?
Which tournament?
Florida versus Houston at March Madness, man. Where you been?
I know. I told you last week. I don't watch this. I don't follow it.
What the fuck?
I don't care about basketball at all.
The games
Even
on
college.
Saturday were awesome. You had the best offense against the best defense. I'll give you one guess who won.
Yeah, like Duke lost, right?
Yeah. Houston had the best defense. Yes.
I don't like them. That I do know.
There's
a couple schools I don't like. Duke is one of them, and Notre Dame is another. So
Florida looks unbeatable in the second half, though. They're just it doesn't matter what's going on with the score. They just all of a sudden start scoring like crazy. So we'll see. It'll be exciting. I'm following a little.
Did you enter any pools or anything? Or?
Yeah, I got Houston in the finals. If they win, I think I win my bracket. So
there you go. Nice.
Yeah. But if they lose, then I'm obviously don't win.
Fucked. That's how it goes.
Yes.
Yeah. What else I see? Oh, I went into an Office Depot today. I'm gonna talk about depressing.
They still exist?
Yeah. Because family was going into the Trader Joe's. I'm like, it looks super busy. Let me go into the Office Depot because I got to get a new office chair anyway. And talk about depressing. It was the same thing. Like I think I mentioned a few months ago, I went into a Best Buy, fucking dead in there. Like there's nobody ever in these stores. I mean, probably even less than the Office Depot, but like just the lighting, the way they're merchandising the stores, like we don't even give a fuck. We know you're either coming in for office shit. We're not even trying. They're not even fucking trying. And even nobody even came up to me as I'm sitting in all the chairs. Like, do you need help, sir? Like such a weird dying business model that somehow is still alive.
Well, I think they ship a lot to businesses, like.
Yeah, I mean, they're probably dealing more corporately than retail.
So I feel like maybe those stores have become more fulfillment houses for whatever area they're in.
Yeah.
In some respects.
But it's just wild with the fluorescent lighting and like I'm cool. I'm
it's
in the
really
garage.
Old school and drab and gray and like
no effort on.
And there's nobody there. There's like one guy at the register. Yeah.
It's wild. It's like you just step back in time, but nobody's in the store because usually the stores would be semi busy, but maybe 1 or 2 people in there. Just weird. It's fucking weird, but I still think that's the Amazon effect, and that'll be the future. The only reason I would go in that store was to physically sit in office chairs to see like how comfortable are these versus just trying to buy them off of Amazon, because it's a pain in the ass to try to buy a chair and fucking return it. It doesn't work well, because once you plant these on the base, they don't come off the base unless you fucking use a hacksaw and cut them off after you've sat in it. But anyway, I digress. What's going on out there? in the MMAs?
We got a lot of stuff going on. I don't know if you want to talk about upcoming UFC 314 or just get into
Sure,
some
let's
news
start there.
first. Okay, hold on. If I have the thing up, here we go. We have UFC 314, headlined by Volkanovski versus Diego Lopes. Like Chandler, Paddy Pimblett. I'm excited about that one,
Yeah,
actually.
I saw Pimblett. He's in phenomenal shape.
Yes.
Probably the best shape he's ever been in.
Yair Rodriguez is on this
They
card.
don't even have a picture for Patricio Pitbull. Are you
They don't.
fucking kidding
Dominic
me?
Reyes
The former
and
champion.
Iggy. This should be a good one. These two should go at it. Jim Miller's on the card with like this 100th fight.
Hmm.
And Elkins. Like I think this card here, if you look through, it's one of those cards where it's like potentially sleeper could be really solid. Like
Hmm.
there isn't a lot of major stars on the card, but I think we're gonna see some finishes on this fucker.
I hope so.
Um, should we talk about the main event?
Sure. Go ahead.
Volkanovski versus Lopez.
Well, like, when's the last time Volks won a fight?
Been a while.
Like, I worry about that, man. Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean, go
I'm
ahead.
gonna go ahead. What were you gonna say?
No, I was just say, go ahead. I'm trying to pull the card up here.
Yeah, I think, Volkanovski's getting up there in age. He's got a few knockouts against him recently. Um, I don't know. I'm gonna predict Lopez is gonna win by KO. I think late first round, early second round is what I'm thinking. I think the young guy is gonna be too much for the Volk, and he's gonna end up catching him with something.
Yeah, how old is he? What'd you say?
38, I think.
Oh
39.
man.
It's up there.
Well, that's rough in these lighter weight classes too, because your
Yep.
speed is going bye-bye. And I'm just like, didn't he get brutally KO'd? Like he's been KO'd
A bunch of
one,
times
two,
recently. 3 times in the last 5 fights, I think, right?
two times in the last five.
Okay.
And decision of Volkanovski, and he just got a win over fucking Rodriguez. Yeah, I think I'm gonna agree with you and take not Volkanovski.
Yeah, not the Volk.
Shocker. I forget what the stat is too. I feel like it's something like if you're over 35 and you're a former champion and you're fighting for the title, you typically lose that fight. There's something along those lines. And if I can remember that, then I'll post what that is. But I think that's what it was. Especially at the lighter weight class, you can't be that fucking old and maintain. Like, I'm surprised he's still relevant at this point, actually.
Yeah, he had his moment in the limelight, but I
I
think
feel
that,
like his reach is non-existent. Like,
yeah, I mean, I think that time has passed. It's
yeah.
it's just we're on the way down. So,
So we'll see what happens. Let's do a little sponsor action.
all right. This episode sponsored by Lucy, 100% pure nicotine, always tobacco free. Lucy isn't like every other nicotine pouch company that's owned by Big Tobacco. They're like the mom and pop shop of pouches. Pouches come in a
Whoa.
variety of strengths from 4 all the way up to 12 milligrams. Lucy offers a variety of flavors, including apple ice, wintergreen, mango, and espresso. If you're not a pouch or a guy or gal, Lucy gum's available in 2, 4, or 6. 6?
You
Set
can you
yourself.
almost count today.
I was like, set yourself up with subscriptions and have Lucy delivered straight to your door. Save 20% off with code FIT20. No commitment. You can cancel anytime.
That's right. Let's level up your nicotine routine with Lucy. Go to lucy.co/fit20 and use promo code FIT20 to get 20% off your first order. Lucy has a 30-day refund policy if you change your mind. That's lucy.co and use code FIT20 to get 20% off. And here comes the fine print. Lucy products are only for adults of legal age, and every order is age verified. Warning: this product contains nicotine. Nicotine is an addictive chemical.
This episode is sponsored by Drift Air Freshener. Drift exists to give everyone a sense of place through the transportive magic of scent. They are on a journey to rethink car fresheners free from questionable ingredients and to enhance your world one scent at a time. They only use the good stuff, natural, essential, and fragrance oils, and more sustainable materials to bring you your best looking, best smelling air freshener yet. Looks good, smells good, all good.
That's right. And they just came out with the new scent this month, the Yacht Club. And what's it
Ooh,
like?
a
Yacht
cool
rock
breeze.
blasting. And with nothing but blue skies ahead, it's the perfect day to set sail. A fresh wave of watery citrus opens the scent as a cotton sail accord is picked up in the breeze, complemented with a burst of marina mist. Crisp driftwood brings the scent back to shore. We've got a special deal for our listeners. You save 20% off with code 20MMA at drift.co/20MMA. That's 20% off with code 20MMA at drift.co/20MMA. And back to the show. Let's see what else. I don't
We want
know.
to talk Michael Chandler, Paddy Pimblett.
Sure, go ahead.
So, Chandler ahead of this fight was getting some flack about being accused of cheating. Uh,
Yeah, multiple times by multiple people.
yeah. He says I'm a guy who tries to do things right, tries to treat people right, do things with honor and respect. The cheating narrative is a little bit tough. Um, he said, "Did I grab Poirier's mouthpiece? Yes, I did, because I thought it was his chin. I've already addressed that. Things happen in a fight. Are you going to reach over and grab the cage? Or are you going to get your fingers in the glove? Yeah, those things are going to happen in a fight." And he was talking
In
about
the same
how,
fight.
well, yeah. And he was
Three
talking about
times.
how Oliveira dug his chin so deep in his eye socket that he thought his eye was going to pop out,
That's
explode.
legal.
Right, which is not legal, right? He's like, "Do I think he's a cheater?" He's like, "No, I don't think Oliveira is a cheater. Shit happens in a fight, basically, you know." I
Well,
mean,
shit seems to happen more when he's fighting than not.
exactly. So, very interesting.
Well, and he also said he's the crowd pleaser, so he's not gonna fight to the best way for him to win is. He
Nope.
just wants to be entertaining, so I like
Right.
it. I favor Pimblett in this fight, and Pimblett is the favorite in
Oh,
this,
is he
which is
really? Okay, because
shocking.
I'm picking him to win too. I
Yeah,
think
I
Chandler
think he's
likes to
gonna sub him.
brawl, and Pimblett is going to take advantage of that because
Yes.
yeah, he's going to grapple fuck him down somewhere around round three. What do you think? Like rear naked choke kind of thing?
Either that or guillotine if he tries to shoot on him.
Okay.
I'd be here we go. One arm guillotine
Well,
mounted like
mounted one arm
who did
guillotine.
it? Luke
That's
Rockhold
fancy.
did it to someone. Maybe it was Bisbing the first time they fought. It was offensive. That's an offensive way to submit someone. That's what I want to
Yeah.
see from Paddy Pimblett, especially when he's in super good shape. But I mean, Chandler's always in shape. But again, I think that time off where he was waiting to fight fucking McGregor for like 2+ years, I think that fucked his head up. So I don't think he'll be right, and I think he'll get handled.
I agree.
Prove me wrong, though. Prove me wrong. I don't. I just want a good fight at the end of the day.
Mhm.
Do you want to talk about any other fights on the card, or
I
just
don't.
those? Okay,
I'm good unless you
we'll
do.
move. No, we'll move right along. Don Davis, who's the PFL chairman, so he posted something on LinkedIn about the media rights landscape. So I'm just going to read his post and then we can kind of discuss it. So he said, my weekend post on MMA and media rights. He said, last year, the entire sports business world talked about the NBA media rights renewal. This year, the story should be the UFC media rights renewal, as it will have equal impact on the media landscape. Winners and losers in the streaming wars will be determined by what happens with MMA media rights, UFC in 2025 and PFL in 2026. And he's going on to talk about blah, blah, blah. MMA is the most streamed sport for males 18 to 35. Some other nonsense. MMA is the only global sport. Yet soccer is also global, but the soccer audience is divided among 8 leagues. MMA only has 2 premium leagues in the
True.
UFC and PFL, and
Yep.
streaming services want global rights. MMA is the last major sport up for renewal before streaming consolidation. Sports is the last key content to determine subscription and usage. There are 8 major streaming services today, and only 4 can survive. Weak will sell, strong will buy. And then he says the takeaway: the media company that secures UFC rights in 2025 and PFL rights in 2026 will be one of the winners in the streaming wars. So, what do you think about all of what he said? And
I mean, I see his point, but also anyone who can afford those two things is probably going to be large enough not to fail, most likely. So that's I mean, I think, but I think that I really think that the UFC is going to land on Netflix. I think I really do. It makes sense. They have, viewership that was dwindling after COVID. They're trying to secure. They got live sports now, football. They had the Paul fight,
yeah,
Tyson
Tyson.
fight.
Yep.
Um, I think it's gonna be Netflix. I can't see PFL though. I'm surprised. That guy thinks it's gonna be that big, huh?
Well, it's the only other thing that's around.
Yeah.
And I would say, because wasn't one, I don't know if ONE FC is still on Amazon. I swear that's where they were, but I feel like PFL will go to Amazon because Netflix isn't going to buy both. They'll
No,
go
why would
somewhere
you?
else.
Why
There's
would?
no
Yeah,
reason.
no
Like,
reason.
buy the first one. It's going to be expensive as fuck, but I think it's well worth it. And I saw Dana White. What the hell did he just do recently? He entered like a baccarat tournament for
Oh,
$10
really?
million.
Oh, wow.
And they gave him a couple of things. He lost the tournament, but they gave him a $1,000 bill. I forgot what year that was even issued, but he's giving that away. And then I think he's also giving a 1.5 ounce gold bar away,
That's cool.
which could be worth, I don't know, $4,500 or so. So that's interesting. I know people were giving them shit like, you can fucking play $10 million on Baccarat, but you can't pay John Jones 40 million. Like, that's his fucking money, bitch. He can do whatever he wants with it. It's not the UFC's money. So what else is happening?
Okay. Dana White, announcing fan technology partnership with Meta.
Okay.
And there's going to be a new ranking system, which is going to debut sometime in 2025. And part of this is says as UFC's first official fan technology partner, Meta will collaborate with the UFC to use Meta's technology platform services and products, including Meta AI, Meta
Mm.
Glasses, Meta Quest, Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, and Threads to immerse fans deeper into UFC content. In addition, Meta will become the official AI glasses partner of the UFC and will work with UFC to creatively use their groundbreaking AI glasses in compelling ways at UFC events.
Does that mean the refs are going to wear AI glasses?
I think it's possible.
That's
funny you went there
cool.
because that was my first thought. Is like, are we gonna? Didn't they've done that before? Like,
Pride,
didn't
I
didn't
think,
Pride do
had
that?
it. Yeah.
Yeah,
The ref cam. And
I
like
would
you
like
get
it.
a great angle. Like there's something you don't normally see. Like I
Right,
don't know why we're not doing that. Because it seems like a lot of times the UFC is just stuck in their ways. Like this is how we do things. We're not fucking
right.
changing. We're not
It's gonna
varying.
turn more into a video game.
Yeah. Yeah, we don't need a million different fucking crazy stats. Just angles is fine. I don't
Yeah,
need like a scroller on the bottom like that ESPN channel with 8,000 things. I'm like, oh my God, there's stuff on the left, there's stuff across the top, there's stuff on the right, and stuff scrolling across the bottom. I just want to see the fucking fights.
right.
Uh, Joe Rogan was talking about rules. He says the short version is it should be legal to punch your opponent in the back of the head. And the direct quote was, I don't even know if we should stop hitting people in the back of the head. It doesn't make any sense to me, and it should be legal. So, what do you think about that? Strikes to the back of the head legal?
I mean, no, I'd probably not.
Come
I
on,
think
man.
where does
Less
it
rules.
where does it stop? Is there gonna be no more rules anymore?
That's how it was when it started. It was no biting and I don't even know.
I
No
mean, I
biting and no eye
guess
gouging. That was how we
maybe
started.
he wants it to be less of a sport and more of a street fight.
Well, he also wants crazy shit like they should fight on a basketball court. There should be no fucking gauge. Like, no, you want a smaller cage. Like that's the biggest thing I'd change, just smallest cage possible. And I would love it to vary based on the size of the athletes because you can't have the
Force them to engage.
125ers in the
Yeah.
fucking 30-foot fucking cage. They just run around. Like, no, rev it small. Smaller, better. WEC style. So I'm for it. I want less rules, more brutality. However you get there, you get there. Less eye pokes. And I thought I read something that they were talking about the eye pokes, and I think they're gonna start. Maybe it was Mark Radner, the UFC, talking about they're gonna try to force the refs to start taking points away anytime there's an eye poke. Like, thank God. We've been
They
talking
should.
about this forever because all they do is issue warning, warning, warning. No, you commit a foul, you take a point. End of story. And we don't have to worry about anything.
Mm-hmm.
What else is happening?
Let's see. I want to talk about
Sex, baby.
no. We talked a while ago about that Mark Kerr
Yeah, that
movie, The
movie.
Smashing Machine with The
Biopic.
Rock, right?
Yep.
They officially have a release date, and it's going to land October 3rd.
Hmm.
So fall of this year, that shit's going to go down.
Was it you mentioning that the Rock's performance was awkward? Or do I read that? I don't remember. It's
Uh,
like however he did the role didn't seem like it fit whatever movie that they were filming. So I don't know if he was trying to action star it
I don't know.
because
I don't know
that's
if
what
I
he
said that
knows.
honestly. I don't remember what happened last week. So
Okay,
you
that's true.
I
You're gonna
probably
show
did
me a
say it, but
KO
I may
that I
not
showed
have.
you last week. For sure.
Oops.
It's okay. I don't remember what I did today, What did I do today? I don't know. Sometimes I do, but anyway. So yeah, I mean, it'll be interesting to see. I don't know if I want to watch it because I know the story and I don't need it fucking tainted by a
Yeah.
potentially poor performance by The Rock. But I mean, it's good to do it. I don't know why we waited, 30 years or whatever. It's not 30, but it's a lot to tell this story that could have been told probably 10 years ago, maybe. But I think the sport is so big now. It's like, it's just normal. It's UFC. So, you see this Henry Cejudo shit that happened? I'm gonna play a little
Yeah, I
clip
did.
here.
Play it up.
This little sound.
Just have a group of teenagers, maybe people about eight.
So I guess I'll set it up. So Henry Cejudo heard like a crash, and apparently his neighbor, like a group of kids or I don't know, teens, adults, whatever, smashed their car through his neighbor's house, and then he came out, and then this is him explaining what happened.
80 miles an hour. I was just coming out with my producer Dylan Rush. We happened to see this car go about 80 miles per hour, and pretty much we heard that. They shit on this dude's
somebody's
going
getting
up
arrested.
a ramp, and they smashed into my neighbor's yard. Well, the guy got out. The guy tried to leave, and
What the fuck
he
is he
ended up
wearing? Are
assaulting
those
the
his
oldest. I know
pajamas?
these guys have guns, and then once
He's got
he hit
like
my neighbor,
silk,
I was like, all right,
old
man.
silk.
How old's your
pajamas.
neighbor?
All in, yeah. So he's in his 60s, and I had to go out there and pick him up, and dropped him, slapped him a little bit, and then some of the neighbors took some clocks at him.
They're gonna go to fucking federal prison.
Yeah, so that's the thing I noticed too. Like, what the fuck is this guy wearing? Who wears pajamas and who wears shiny gold silk pajamas?
The champ does, Mac. The champ.
Yeah, he is. Gay!
I think if you were the champ, you'd wear the gold pajamas too.
Well, he was all about the gold, right?
I'd wear a gold banana hammock though. That's
Probably a good move.
more me.
It's probably the best move.
Yeah.
She had a gold grill. I don't know. So like he got out there and fucking took someone down and some people got beat up. But anyway, he's doing good. He's doing work. He's doing the Lord's work. What else is happening?
Let's see. Werdum said he's withdrawing from the GFL season because he's supposed to fight Frank Mir and he got injured. He said, "I won't fight for GFL anymore." Oh, it's cool, man.
anymore, just in
Yeah,
general.
I root for them, so it gives other people an opportunity. I believe it's normal that things like this happen 2, 3, 4 cards until the promotion gets things going, but I decided not to fight.
Yeah, I thought he got injured, but who knows? I still don't think that card happens.
I mean, it's
Prove me
so
wrong.
massively stacked. It's going to be the epicest ever card ever.
Yeah, maybe they just do the 2 nights and then they blew out all their money and realized, hey, we don't have any backers.
Right.
Because, the streaming rights are coming up in 2025 and 2026. They could be right in there with a PFL and UFC. I found this grappling match. I don't know when it happened between Luke Rockhold and Chimaev.
Oh, let's see.
And if you remember back in the day, like Luke Rockhold, if he got you on top, you're pretty much fucked. Like not many people would get out of top control from Luke. So let's see how Chimaev does here. I don't know how old this is. Could be old, but it's still interesting. I had to turn the volume off because it's crazy loud with music.
Oh, look at this. Little leg locks.
Because Luke is a 205er and Chimaev's 185.
Yeah.
And he is fucking handling Luke. This is also selectively edited. So you're only seeing Chimaev do well.
Yeah, I mean, there's got to be more to it.
Yeah. But still, what he's doing is still pretty impressive because he's kind of manhandling him at times here. And we don't know if they just started, they just ended.
Yeah.
But what I see is fucking impressive to handle Rockhold like that.
Yeah.
Because back in the day, you remember all those guys were fucking champs and just studs with Velasquez, Cormier, Rockhold. Like, oh my God, they're all fucking killers, all grappling against each other, all champions. Then you had Nurmagomedov in there too at the end of that. Fuck.
Every time I see shit like that, I start salivating and I miss jujitsu, and I know I can never go back because I'll be dead. But I fucking love jujitsu, but it just
I hear it. Well, that's the problem. It's like age. Like I told you, I did a heavy bag workout, and I'm like, that may have been the last one I'll ever do. Like the body just can't handle it, and you try to go easy, and then the next thing you know, because you got fucking Bass Rutten telling me I gotta throw 100%, and I'm throwing 100% every time.
Yeah. If you're not tired, do some high knees.
Yeah. Just fucking drop down and do 100 push-ups between rounds, you fucking bitch. Cool, man. That's what I should be doing at what? I don't even know how old I am anymore. 51. That's cool. Fucking yeah. What else is happening?
I got a couple.
Oh, dude, or wait, do you want to see another jiu-jitsu? I can give you a little more real quick.
I don't know if I can handle it.
This is slap jitsu.
Oh boy.
I think I can give a little bit of volume on this. But I don't know if this guy got KO'd or choked out. You got to tell me here.
Second one here. Look at this. Driving strikes out cold in the middle of the go-go, slobbering all over the mat in Mexico City. That is insane. Yeah. Are you kidding me?
As Beltran as the ref, you could see his thing. Oh,
he got choked out and slapped out, but mostly choked out. Oh man, that's right on the freaking ankle.
Oh man, yeah. Because it's like, what would you even say that was? Like a choke. It's almost like a rear naked choke because I'm looking at the foot because he's got it like in the V, right? So he's almost the same mechanics of a rear naked choke, just applied different.
And I think he's got the guy's arm and the whole thing. There's a lot of leverage there. It doesn't look like it, but there's a ton.
That's fun.
Most of I think the leverage point, if you look, like it's not the hand. It's actually the hand is just providing the counter pressure, and then the foot, because it's on the shoulder, it's like just straight up pressure. That's gotta fucking hurt, like right on the neck. Ouch.
Yeah, and then you're getting
smacked in
palm
the
strike.
Oh god.
Like, are you still awake? Like he's choking him out, and he's fucking waking him up, choking out, wake him up. Beltran's got to wave it off, you know. It's all good. All right, go ahead.
I got a weird thing and then a knockout left. So you tell me where you're at with your stuff.
I got a bunch more before I get to a KO. So go ahead with your other story.
Okay, it's not a story. It's like I want to get your take on this. If you think this is okay. So here we go. Max Hoser. He's got a fight going. He's gonna win by submission, right? Guy taps. Things are good. Then he kisses him, starts to hump him, and then the guy like comes and they fly out of the cage. Like it's melee, mayhem. Do you think it's okay that somebody does that after they've submitted or KO'd somebody?
Someone did that in the UFC, and I couldn't because I saw this and I didn't remember who did that. It was the same scenario because we've seen Yoel Romero kiss Luke Rockhold after he got KO'd, but someone did that same butt fuck gesture, and not okay. And I'm totally okay with the guy that had that done to him, fucking bum rushing him and knocking him out of the cage. Fuck that guy.
I agree.
Not okay. You got to show some respect. You won the fight. I don't care how much bad blood there is. You be a man instead of being a little bitch. Yeah, that's a bitch move.
Don't be a bitch, homie.
That's right. And scared. And let's see what I got here. I got another. So there was a hockey fight. I want your thoughts on this. So typically they fight and stuff happens, but this one seems a little odd. So like they're right at the end of the fight, and then the guy goes for a takedown. But look what he does here. It's like almost like a hip toss. The guy doesn't have a helmet on, slams him down. His head fucking hits the ice. Are you okay with this in hockey?
No, I just don't think. Yeah, no, that's not okay. Like that's like it seems like you're trying to kill somebody or maim somebody. It just, you know.
The weird thing was that guy got no suspension.
I think
no suspension. I got that looked like a 5-gamer to me.
At least.
Like you can't like he even because he threw him over his leg.
Yep.
Threw him. It wasn't just a straight throw. He threw him down and then brought his weight down and smashed him to fuck his head into the ice.
He did.
Like just fight, and then when you guys are done, just agree we're good. And then the ref steps in. You don't do that fucking nonsense. So I have a this day in history, which I'm gonna have to black out. I can't put the volume on, but this is the good old Nate Diaz and Kurt Pellegrino fight from I don't know how many years ago, 2008. I remember this. This will be blurred out as fuck because the UFC will not like this. Where he locks that triangle up.
He does.
Flexes out, middle fingers to the crowd. I fucking love that. Like we don't get to see fun shit like that anymore. Like, what's up, bitches?
That's it. I got it. It's locked up.
Yeah, he knew it. Like, if I get you, you're gone. Oh, God, I miss that kind of shit.
That's so ballsy, though. Good Lord.
Yeah. Fuck yeah. You don't want to take a chance. I'd rather grab that guy's head and fucking make sure, like, push down on it. Eddie Hall threw this one out. He said he's open for a 2-versus-1 match. It'd be Eddie Hall versus Logan and Jake Paul in MMA. So what do you think about that?
I like it. I think he probably would lose, though.
Yeah, he would. Because those boys are too big. Because he did. I just saw. Remember, I was like, oh, has he had an MMA fight? He did. He did that 2-on-1 fight versus like those 125 pounders where he picked them up and was like power bombing them, and, like almost killed them.
Yep.
So he has one fight like that, and then he has that Mariusz Pudzianowski fight coming up. And then since I said Jake Paul, let's look at him and his wife now training together.
Oh, there we go.
So let's do that. So she's doing her ice skating? Well, he's shadow boxing in the background.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
God, that looks so hard, the skating thing.
Yeah.
Look at how crouched over
she's so low. Like my back hurts looking at that shit.
Well, no wonder skaters have massive legs and asses. Like it's all core and legs.
Yeah, it's like you're a full-on squat the whole time.
Yep.
Let's see. I got a couple injuries. If you want to see,
oh,
I know it's your favorite thing. Like, hang on, let me see what I got.
Skip those.
Well, I mean, I'm gonna have to blur some shit. So let's start with this one. I don't remember what the injuries are. I'm not gonna put the sound on. So I think this is a broken arm, maybe in this one.
Oh, I don't want to see it.
No, it's not horrific. Right there.
There
he
it
just
is.
snapped the left. And he's like, oh, hang on. And he's blocking with the broken arm. He's like, oh, this is not right. Sir, this is not right.
Something's wrong with my arm. Look at that.
And then this one's pretty graphic. This will be a total blur. But this is from the fights over the weekend.
That's someone's lip?
Yeah, and I don't know what I'm looking at here. If that's a vein or a tendon in the mouth.
That's gross.
Like, what is that? And because he got stitched up pretty nice, but I feel like that's not something you want them to do at fight night. like I want a really good surgeon to fucking stitch that shit together. And maybe they have that on the scene, but that just seems interesting. There's a new fight league. Typically you see cockfights. Well, now we've got a little mix on that.
You mean chickens? Okay.
Yes. It's the two dogs with the chickens looking on. They're going at it. It's kind of weird. Maybe the chickens are jealous. They want to be in there. I don't know. There's that one. I got another new sport, and then we'll get some KOs. Let's see if I can get some sound. No, there's always music in the fucking background of all these things. So I don't know what this sport is, but I want to invest in this. Can we start this league? So I'm gonna turn this down. Fucking little monkeys on motorcycles.
Monkeys racing motorcycles.
Meow. Meow. What? It was like I will always say one of my favorite things. I never got to see in person, but was when they used to put the monkeys on the back of greyhound dogs and dress them up in little jockey uniforms and let them race around.
I never saw that, but that sounds amazing.
It's fucking awesome. I'll post a video of that. I find it every once in a while, but I don't even think you could see dog racing anymore. We used to go to Kenosha and go up there and bet on those.
Yeah, I like that. It's fun.
Yeah. I feel like you had a better chance betting on the dogs because we're always looking like which dog took a shit before a race. Oh, that one did. Let's go bet on him. He's lighter.
He's ready. He's got the nerves. He's ready.
Yeah. Let's do some KOs. What do you got?
Well, I just got the one. So this is an old classic. I think I want to say it happened April 5th or 6th. And here is Francis Ngannou with his first KO of his MMA career.
Wow. That's back when he was like the Predator. I love this look from him. Because remember when he came into UFC, he looked gacked out of his mind.
He did.
He said he's all not on the juice. Like, okay, that guy looks so big. And then here's what I got. I don't think I can share sound. Oof.
Oh, damn.
It's like a tornado kick.
Yeah. That was epic.
He's dead. Oh, he's convulsing. He might be dead. I just closed my fucking thing. That's all right. What do you got for knowledge?
Well, I wanted to ask you a question. I don't know if you've brought this show up before, but I just discovered it on Max. They have a new season out, and I just started watching The Righteous Gemstones. Did you see this show before?
I had watched like some of season 1 and got a little into season 2. I know that season 3 just started.
It's like Eastbound and Down with like Jesus. It's really weird.
Pretty much, and it's weird because he's got some of the same characters. Because he was in that, what was it, Assistant Principals or something too, where it's him and one of the guys that's in this was in that too. Forgot who it was. The guy that's kind of balding with the long hair. He's also in Ant-Man. So, yeah, I've seen some of it.
Oh, okay. I was just like, this would be a show you would like, I think.
Mm-hmm. I wish they would just do more Eastbound and Down.
I know.
And get that back.
That was a great show.
It was the best. It was my favorite. I'm gonna make so much money, like it'll hurt your parents' feelings. Like, cool, man. He was just on a podcast with Theo Vaughn, and he said I think he was getting more out of the acting, and he's more into the directing now. Obviously, he's still doing the Gemstones, but I don't know if he was saying like he wrote that. I feel like that's his, but he said he was really enjoying that, and liked acting with John Goodman and the rest of the characters on there. So, seems like he was like, he's not a stand-up comedian, but on the podcast, like he's fucking quick as fuck. Like he's keeping up with the stand-up comedian. Like, Jesus Christ, like, and like cracking jokes and being funny. But I think some people just have it, and he's like one of those guys that has it.
He's our age, I think. So,
yep,
different career path.
Yeah. Let's see. I got a couple of things to close out the show here.
I'm scared.
Palate cleanser.
Whenever you get all excited, I don't. Oh,
you like the mobile milk truck?
I do. Oh, not the Jose in the lower right hand corner, but I like.
It's okay.
I was like, oh my god, that's confusing.
We got that, and I think we could just close on that. I know there was a Mackenzie Dern's out there, but I don't know if that's as impressive. She's just hanging out on the beach, and I can't get the picture as big as I'd like to. But
I love how you have this in a doc.
Well, I had to take a picture.
What else is in that doc, Matt?
Nothing to see here.
Why is that doc 25 gigs?
No thing. Totally nothing to see. I don't worship Mackenzie Dern and Chris Cyborgs.
Side by side, maybe.
Judicarados. All the fighters with their OnlyFans that do them the wrong way or the right way. On that note, I think we shut down.
Well then, that's been this week's edition of MMA Nuts. My name is Ingo Wago.
Matt Griffith, thanks for playing.